which led the NBA.
And the Suns 7 for 14 tonight. 7 big misses in a game here that's a 5-point game.
Just under 5 minutes to play. Third quarter. Marv Albert, Doug Collins, Craig Sager from Phoenix. Bryant on the deflection, played by Hill, and nearly picked off by Bryant. Nash with the lead, broke it up. Bryant, Kobe Bryant, moving to his right, drilling it to bring the Lakers with him 3. And Kobe has 26 points. 11 have come here in the third.
He's such a complete offensive player, Marv. Off the dribble, pulling up, shooting it, posting. Derek Fisher going to get another foul here, hitting Steve Nash in the face again. He's going to need plastic surgery by the time this playoff, but with his nose, his eye that got cut. That time it looked like he got hit in the other eye.
And for Fisher, number 4, and it was an inadvertent move. It happened to be Derek Fisher as he put his hand near the head of Nash, trying to slap the ball away. Steve is all right.
And that's 3 fouls here quickly. Right there you see the slash across the face, but 3 fouls by Derek Fisher in this quarter already. Look at this sign, the ultimate tough guy.
Our statistician Paul Evans suggesting that Steve should be wearing a goaltender's mask.
and then they start drawing the stitches on the mask like they used to do when it would hit you, and that's where the stitches would be.
The old Jerry Cheevers.
There you go. There you go, Mark. I knew you'd save me.
He's setting me up here.
There you go.
79-74. Suns. Odom is open for 3. Rebound comes to Nash. Leaks it out to Richardson, but Odom got back. Good hustle. Here's Richardson. And it's deflected out. Knocked out of bounds. Crowd wanted a foul as Dudley had just checked in. And Bryant came together. They were looking for a foul on Bryant, but the Suns will be in possession.
Oh, you said it well, Marv. Leaking out Jason Richardson. You have to be aware of him. When Odom takes that shot, he's going to go. That time he got out, just couldn't convert.
Suns get the new 24. Richardson on the hand. Oh, Stoudemire misses the stuff. Jordan Farmar back on the floor. Farmar and Bryant in the backcourt. Gasol off the head fake. Foul way off. Rebounded by Odom. Gasol with the follow. 79-76 Phoenix. Nash and Dudley in the backcourt. Stoudemire up front with Fry and Richardson. Nash gets it down low, and Stoudemire came from out of bounds.
You know, Marv, with Derek Fisher going on the bench right now, they're going to need some play from Jordan Farmar. Farmar played well in the 2 games in Los Angeles. Did not play it well in Game 1. His first stint out in the first half did not play well. Got the eye of Phil Jackson on a couple plays. They're going to need him here with Fisher in foul trouble.
Bryant. Wow. Kobe digging baseline and able to hit the jumper off the nice fake.
We've seen threes, pull-up jumpers, post-ups, fadeaways.
The Suns by 1. Deflected out, last touch by the Lakers. Timeout called with just under 3 to go in this third quarter. Suns have led by as many as 10. They had the sensational second quarter, but led by Kobe Bryant, the Lakers right back in it.
Where carrying happens.
Thank you, Craig. This is a Phoenix Suns team that went 54-28 in the regular season, finished as the 3rd seed, 2nd of the Pacific, just 3 games behind the Lakers. Playoffs opening round, they beat Portland in 6. Semifinals, they knocked off San Antonio in a 4-game sweep, and here they are, Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. Amar'e Stoudemire continues to hit the shot in the third quarter, and the Suns now lead 81-78.
That's his favorite spot on the court, Marv. Either, like I said, jump shot or that drive that we've seen him use tonight to use his quickness to beat the Laker big men to the rim.
9 of his 15 here in the third. Gasol's pass broken up, but last touch by Dudley of the Suns. How about the numbers on Kobe Bryant? First 15 minutes, not looking for a shot. He went 0 for 2, trying to set people up. The last 18 minutes, he's hit 11 of 15. Bryant, again,
are you kidding me?
12 of his last 16. So Kobe Bryant with another 3 now has 31 points. That's his 6th three-pointer of the night, and the game is tied. Nash gets into the paint, pops it out to Stoudemire. Yes.
So he's really worked on that jump shot. When he came into the league, he could not knock that shot down, and he's worked so hard. So now when you try to take away the drive, he can step out there and have great confidence to shoot the ball.
Bryant now down low, trying to post up on Dudley. Bryant with the pass to Odom. Found the clear path. Kobe found him.
You think he draws a little attention? I mean, now that he's hot, guys, if they'll move to the basket, will get some shots.
Fry. No hesitation. It was right on target, but it rimmed out. Tied at 83 as we come up on a minute left in the third. They swing it. Artest is open. And it's handled by Bryant. Mix-up, miscommunication between the Suns. Head fake by Gasol, and he is fouled.
We like the hustle by the Phoenix Suns, but you got to have better communication. It was both Jason Richardson and Channing Frye went up for that ball. He gives a second chance opportunity for the Lakers. Gasol will go to the line. It looked like he and Frye might have banged knees on that play. But look at Kobe Bryant orchestrating traffic. He said, swing the ball. I want it. He just goes up right in rhythm and knocks down the 3. Then he goes into that mid-post area the next possession. The Suns run a secondary defender at him, and Odom slices right to the basket for the nice give and go.
Foul on Frye is second. Gasol 3 of 4 at the line, and the Lakers have their first lead since back in the first quarter when they're up 23-20. And a nice stat line being assembled here by Kobe Bryant, who was just 1 rebound away from his first playoff triple-double in Game 3.
And he's getting a rest right now. Remember, Marv, he played the entire second half the other night, 43 minutes. But with the Lakers coming back and taking the lead, Phil Jackson feels like now he can rest Kobe to come in strong to finish the game.
And we asked Phil earlier, why did Kobe have so much time on the court? It was surprising. He played the 43 minutes. Dudley not able to get to it, and they'll jump it up. But Phil telling us that Kobe said he felt good, didn't want to come out. He said there was so many free throws and timeouts that he felt he was well rested in the fourth quarter.
And he said he thought he played maybe the best basketball of the game in the last 6 minutes of that fourth period, so he did not feel fatigue was a factor.
Out of 33 seconds remaining here in the third. Lakers up by a point. Kobe getting his rest right here, which will be extended in real time. Intermission between quarters, and a foul is called. Dragic, who had just checked in, is taken to the floor. Lakers over the foul limit. Foul is on Farmar. 2 shots coming up for Goran Dragic. Here's a programming reminder from executive producer Ice Cube. Comes a brand new sitcom about one family's journey to get there. Are we there yet? A brand new series premieres June 2nd at 9, 8 Central, only on TBS.
Mark, if you remember in Game 2, it was 90-90 at the end of the third quarter. Jordan Farmar had a nice start to that fourth quarter. The Lakers outscored the Phoenix Suns 34-22 to win by 12. And then in Game 3, it was a 2-point game. It was the Suns with a good fourth period. Tonight it's going to be interesting. It looked like we'll be sitting right on maybe a tie or a 1 or 2 point game. Who's going to own the fourth quarter?
Farmar and Brown now in the backcourt. Artest, Gasol, Odom up front. They double up on Gasol. Beautiful move, but it rimmed out. Kept alive by Artest. And they can hold for a final shot of the third. Farmar looking for a pick. Here comes Gasol. Brown for three. Fry, and that tells us he's not concerned with his shooting percentage.
That's a great point, Marv. A lot of guys would not shoot that ball. When you're shooting it poorly, they would hold on to it, take another dribble, clock would go off, and then they would let it go. That says a lot about Channing Frye.
So the Lakers outscored the Suns 29-21 in the third. Phoenix